Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm right in my hands is the Ultimates number 5. I think this is now caught up. I think it's number 6 that is out this week, so we can go pick that up and review it. Written by Deniz and art by Juan Frigeri, color by Frederico Blee, lettering by Travis Lanham. This issue introduces us to the Ultimate Universe's Hawkeye, the new version of Hawkeye. What we learned before to catch everyone up. So this is the new Ultimate Universe. The Maker went and took it over and stopped all the heroes from the events that turned them into heroes, and changed it just enough so those things didn't happen. One of which was Hawkeye. Iron Lad, is Tony Stark in this world, is one of the people that found out the conspiracy and decided to use some time travel equipment to try to spur the creation of these heroes to go take on these villains, basically villains, who've taken over and controlled the world. One of which was Hawkeye. I'm going to assume that was probably Clinton Barton, but I don't remember if it actually was specifically mentioned. But Clint decides doesn't want to do it, but someone else picks up the Hawkeye equipment and has been terrorizing Roxxon facilities. Here we meet the new Hawkeye. And it's a freaking awesome character. This is like a nice new version of a classic character. Tony Stark, Iron Lad, has come to the conclusion that this Hawkeye needs the arrows taken away. That they're powerful enough that one person could take on an army. This person's not trained. He feels guilty for the people who've been injured or have killed themselves with the various equipment that Tony has kind of thrown out there to try to create heroes. Captain America decides to take up the mission and go meet this Hawkeye in person. Story is pretty like what you'd expect. The two heroes clash, have to team up, and go take on the bad guys. None of that's too shocking, but we get to learn a bit about the background and motivation of this Hawkeye, and it's a really, really, really cool take. Where things end up and wind up, this is a character I would love to see as part of the Ultimates, and where it all goes. It's just a really good introduction, and I think gives us good motivation as to this character, and a good sense of who, the background and who he is and stuff like that. So in that way, I think it's really, really cool. It's interesting that there's still the issues with Hawkeye, and that it's infinite arrows that never seem to end, and that kind of part is always a little ridiculous, but it's tons of trick arrows being used to take on Captain America, and then eventually Roxxon mercenaries. And in that sense, it's a really solid battle, and I think there's some cool stuff done. And this is a character I want to see more of. I actually think he brings a lot of cool aspects to the Ultimates and the Ultimate Universe, and just different enough on the background and motivations from any Hawkeye character we've seen in the past. To stand out, and I think stand out in a way I would like to see a Hawkeye series, or at least a mini-series. So interesting stuff. You got a debut of a character, go check it out. It's been in shops for a bit. Go get your copy. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code or tell the comic shops near you. No shout, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage, and by doing that, you help support our site. So thank you. Just watching our video support us as always, so thank you for that. If you are into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, everywhere, all Graphic Policy, keeping nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.